Hey there, how are you doing? How would it be to be able to enroll people and build a business without having to spend a lot of time and without having to send a lot of spammy messages? How would that feel to be able to attract people to you and not have to do that? And what would that do for you? What would that mean for your business? And if you grew your business that way, what would that mean for your life? To be able to grow your business without taking a lot of time away from your family, without spending all that time trying to do all that one-on-one things. Well, a way to do that is to get organic reach, and a way to do that is through Facebook Lives. Now, I know a lot of you might be so afraid to do Facebook Lives. I used to hate to do them. I never did them. I would only do recorded videos, and it was something that I never thought in a million years I would be doing. But I am going to give you 5 tips that are going to help you be able to do these Facebook Lives, be able to increase your organic reach, and then you will be able to build your business by reaching so many people instead of doing those one-on-one things. So Maria Gressler here from mariagressler.com. I am so happy to be here. If you've never watched any of my videos, drop a 1 below. And if you're catching this on the replay, please drop a hashtag replay. I would love to get back to you and say hello. So if you have been afraid to do Facebook Lives, comment below. Just, if you want to do a scared emoji or just afraid or no way, I'm never doing them, let me know, because I was once there. I once was the person that was never going to be doing Facebook Live. So let me give you a few tips. Number 1, pick a topic that you are familiar with. Something simple. Don't pick something really complicated that has a lot of words that you're going to be stumbling over. Why make it hard on yourself? Pick one thing that is simple, that you know about, that you're familiar with, that you can post about and talk about in your videos. Okay, so that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to write out a script. And if it is a topic you're very familiar with, then you probably only need to do an outline. You may not need to do a word-for-word script. But if you need to, that's okay. Do that word-for-word script. Whatever works, do that. Again, try to avoid words that are going to be difficult for you to say. It's just going to make you nervous. You're going to anticipate those words. So try to substitute a word. Keep it simple. Keep it easy on yourself, right? You don't need to make this difficult. The third thing, so whether you're using your phone or a laptop, I would recommend so let's say you're using your phone, go into the recording or go into the Facebook Live and click that so that you can actually see yourself. And it's going to be, you don't have to start it. You don't have to start the live. You can just, it's just a practice, but it really makes a difference to actually see yourself on the screen. It will help you get used to it. So I'm going to make a recommendation if you are so afraid, but I'm going to make this recommendation with a caution. If you are so afraid to do a Facebook Live that you just absolutely are not going to do it, do a recording, then post a recording. So pre-record it. But I have to warn you that the trap you might fall into is that you're going to keep trying to do another one and another one and another one and trying to make it better and better and better. Before you know it, you're going to be recording like 20 recordings. You're going to be so tired, you're not even going to care what's in the recording. Don't do that. Set a limit, if you're going to do that, to maybe 2 or 3, and that's it. So I used to do that, and it was a hang-up. It was a good stepping stone for me to do the pre-recordings because it was a way for me to get used to being in front of the camera, and it was that baby step to posting something, because you feel very vulnerable when you're doing that. Drop in the comments vulnerable if you can relate to that's how you feel when you're doing these Facebook Lives, or trying to record yourself and you're thinking about putting yourself out there. But you know what? People want to see real people. And the algorithm for Facebook is geared toward organic reach, and that's what these Facebook Lives are. It's a social network, it's a social platform, so you want to relate to people, and the best way to do that is to do videos, is to do Facebook Lives. So again, I caution you if you're doing recordings, because don't get hung up on trying to make it perfect. Nobody wants to see perfect. That's not real. We are not perfect. Practice. So my fourth tip is to actually practice. And when you practice, you want to say everything aloud. Don't just read what you're going to say. Don't just think about it. Actually practice it in front of your camera, in front of your laptop, whichever medium you're going to be using, and practice it. Actually say those words aloud. It makes a huge difference. It really does. It gets you used to seeing and hearing yourself. And then the, actually, I kind of threw my fifth tip in there, was to not do too many recordings. But so I'm going to say, I guess my last tip is just do it. Just do it. Don't wait for it to be perfect. And one more tip is, I have struggled with deciding whether or not to do, I do all my Facebook Lives on my phone. And I've struggled whether or not to do them in landscape or portrait. I used to always do them in portrait because for me, using my phone, it was easier to do that. But it really is better to do it in landscape. And I know a lot of people think do it in portrait because people are watching it on their phones, but you still want to do it in landscape mode. So I'm going to show you something, because on my phone, if I look straight, so right now I'm looking at myself straight, but my eyes are off, right? They're off because my camera is over here. So to remind myself to look where the camera is, and it actually helps me because you want to do these Facebook Lives as if you're talking to one person. Even though the whole goal, how this is going to build and grow your business, is that you're reaching so many more people than you would by just doing those single messages. And it's organic, and people like to watch videos. So this will help you grow your business. This will help you build your funnel. This will help you get people to your website if you're going to use Facebook Lives on a business page or on a group page where you're trying to promote your product or your business opportunity. So this is what I have to remind me where to look. And also it helps me to remind myself that I want to be having conversations and not just talking at you guys. So if you've got value from this, which I hope you did, drop value in the comments and share this video with people that you know can use this information. Share my Facebook page with people that are on your team or other people trying to grow their business. I have lots of tips. I have lots of videos available. So I hope you guys are hanging in there and you have a great weekend. I know Friday and weekends mean a little bit different now than they used to, but try to keep a schedule and still make your weekends be something special. So take care.